What's going on, everybody? It's 404 here, back to give you another StarCraft 2 commentary. And before we get this game started, I actually saw the intro, this Kowi person. I'll announce the players in just a second and everything, but just watch this split. It's somewhat hilarious. Alright, so I hope this replay isn't as bad as that split, but this is going to be between the Protoss Kowi and the Zerg here, which I have told is liquid red, or that's what the replay said. So we'll see. APM looks to be fairly high for both players. So yeah, this replay is actually on the Chinese server. I was like played a couple days ago. I don't know if it was like obviously some kind of tournament, I suppose. Actually, this might be somebody different than Kowi too. Let's see. Looks like TGC Balser and Liquid Red. Either way, let's just kind of hope this is a good game. Looks like both players starting out, regular, no cheese or anything like that coming in from either player. And production-wise, yeah, just throwing it up. So I guess I can take this time, since it's slow and there's really not much to talk about, to talk about the channel, the 909 Gaming channel on YouTube. Actually, just recently got upgraded to a unlimited channel, so now I won't have to split any files to upload them, and you won't obviously have to watch more than one video to watch a whole game, which is good for the longer games that run 20 or 25, even 30 minutes. So it does look like Ray is going to go down here and secure this fast expansion. It's always a viable option, especially on a map this big. But as most people say, and as the truth speaks, it's very hard to secure your third, which is wide open here, and even here too. So easy to get two bases, easy to also lose. Actually, if you saw the GSL, spoiler alert incoming, EG Idra actually just 6-pulled or drone rushed. I think it was just drone rush, yeah. He just pulled all of his drones. It was against Jinro. Came running up here, right past the barracks. He was actually waiting on the Marine to come out because he'd actually already practiced the timing to kill the Marine. Jinro canceled the Marine by an accident and had to restart it, and so Idris spent a lot of time up here trying to kill the barracks, which drones don't do much damage, and eventually came back here and started killing off probes. But by that time, Jinro actually already had more probes and already had a bunker either here or here, and the Marine came out, started running across this little choke here, and the drones killed actually, or almost killed the Marine, but the Marine hopped in this bunker and it was too late. But back to this game. Kowi here, looks like he's going to go a double gas, so definitely going to be staying on one base for just a little bit. Cybernetic score is done. He does have the no, wow, upgrade air weapons 1, so we're probably going to see a Stargate. Not even getting that warp gate, and he's even chrono boosting this out. So it's either a big huge mistake, or okay, yeah, there's a Stargate right there. So it'll be somewhat hard to get an Overlord in here. I mean, you could obviously easily just come in there and see it, but in response over here, Red looks like he's still on one gas, no speed yet for his Lings, and I'm assuming that's what that gas is going to go for, because it doesn't look like he's planning to tech up soon or anything like that. As for now, he's just droning hard. We even have a Forge that's going to be coming in for Kowi here. Looks like one Stalker to hold any Overlords or anything like that out of the base. But one thing to note is I think if an Overlord comes in here, it will definitely be able to see this before the Stalker can kill it. Just one Stalker, and Ling going to be activating that Zelnaga Watchtower there. But yeah, I think with the latest Protoss patch, or the latest patch in general, Phoenixes are really cheap. They have less build time on them than a Zealot actually. 35 for a Phoenix, and I think it's 38 for a Zealot. So you can get out a lot of Phoenixes. They're kind of expensive, but you can get a lot of them out. And you can go Overlord hunting and be very annoying, pick up drones, and actually if you have 2 or 3, I think just 2, you can kill a Queen. So very, very annoying. Of course, you know, the counter of these are definitely Hydralisk. The Hydralisk can just own these. Uh, you know, as long as you're in the Terran base on creep. If you get off creep, you're pretty much toast. But it looks like the third queen is out for ret. Should be in, you know, fairly good position to deal with anything like this. He actually already has a Hydra Den coming. Probably just spotted it right there. Definitely spotted it now, as this Overlord is going to die. We actually just saw Rep go ahead and produce an extra Overlord. Carapace upgrade on the way for the Zerg player as well, but these 3 Phoenixes are going to be coming across the map. Both the Queens coming down for the low ground, so very good read by Rhett right there. Gonna definitely be able to kill these Phoenixes, or at least store them away. But Overlord's speed has not been upgraded. Yeah, okay, that's what that is. Never knew what it was actually called. So yeah, Overlord speed is now upgraded. These Queens, though, very slow. There's not a completed creep highway there, and another Overlord does indeed go down. Might snipe a couple drones here. Yeah, 1 drone. And that's it. So yeah, looks like there are Hydralisks on the way now. 1 straight Overlord out here. Gonna get picked off, so the Overlords count as kills. Yeah, it looks like 4 Overlords, and that 1 drone, and that 1 Hydralisk. So the Queens and the Hydralisk can't make it happen. They can't get there fast enough. These Phoenixes are just too fast to deal with this. So 4 Phoenixes go in, 4 Phoenixes come out. Very nicely done by Kowi here. It looks like he is going to be transitioning into Gateway's, actually a Robo facility. But Warp Gate research is complete. Going to be getting +1 from that forge there. And still Overlord hunting over here. So units lost 875 for Rhett, only 50 for Kowi here, the Protoss player. So very nicely done so far with this Phoenix harass. I think we're going to see a lot more of this because, like I said, these Phoenixes, especially even against early Terran, there's really nothing to deal with on this Queen. It's definitely going to die. Hydralisk and the other Queens are way out of position, and even going to start picking up these Hydralisks. Pretty much just 1 to 2 shotting them. I wouldn't be surprised if we went over here and even picked up this Queen to kill it, because like I said, it's very, very hard to deal with. Infestation Pit is on the way. Going to be probably getting some infestors out to throw up that fungal growth on those Phoenixes. It would definitely be the answer to that. Actually, 1 Spore Crawler here now at this 3rd base, which very ballsy to go for that 3rd base. Protoss quite a bit behind in a ground army, as it's not able to produce a ground army off and the Stargate at the same time. It's very expensive to do so. But Kowi running off 2 bases now. I would say almost fully saturated, about 46 drones, so not quite there. Rhett taken away at about 56 drones on 3 bases, so definitely mining a lot faster there. If we pull it back up the production tab, what do we have on the way here? It looks like a bunch of upgrades coming in for Gret. Another another bunch of upgrades coming in for Ret. More Overlords getting picked off here, though, so very, very annoying. 1 Phoenix does actually go down. 1 more in the red here. Looks like we're going to be transitioning into more Roaches, though. Don't know why we don't see a Spire. I guess there are plenty of Hydralisk, but Hydralisk are just really slow. Mutalisk, I wouldn't say they're the best counter to this, but it's definitely, you know, the more viable option. Air counters, air. You could chase them around and stop them from doing that, but they do have that, what is it called? I thought it was called like a 360 shooter. I thought it had like a little blurb over here, but apparently it doesn't. But either way, Phoenixes are really hard to deal with. They're really fast, and they can move and shoot at the same time, as you can see there. So this Queen will go down. Looks like Kowi's going to lose 2 more Phoenixes there, so very nicely done by these Hydralisks. I don't know why he doesn't put a creep tumor here to connect these, because that's just really slow to try to move up there. So there's lots of larvae actually for Rhett here. Kind of a supply, mineral / gas locked. He needs some more units, or some more drones rather, to get that mineral count up, to get these units down on the field. But even though the Protoss player did significant damage there with those Phoenixes killing Overlords and such, I still think Rhett's a little bit ahead. Obviously the supply's way ahead. The army's a lot bigger. And the ground army for Kowi here is just really small. He has 1, now 2 Colossus here. Is he getting that thermal lance upgrade? Yes, already got the thermal lance upgrade. So that'll be nice. But Rhett has a bunch of roaches, bunch of hydralisk, and lynx somewhere, and even infestors here. So nice fungals on these phoenixes and void rays will you know, stop the void rays and phoenixes from moving. Even throw up some infested Terran if needed. And also the hydralisk can shoot air. So looks like Kowi is going to come in here and engage, but I don't think that's going to be the right option. Actually, no, not going to engage. Looks like the infestors are going to run forward. They're doing a nice fungal growth there. And it looks like roaches and hydra is going to come in here and start doing work on all these units. And I do believe Kowi is going to lose everything here. These void rays are not the best units against hydralisk, but they are doing actually pretty nice for themselves. There are a lot of roaches here that are unable to shoot the air, and the void rays in numbers were able to take care of those hydralisks very easily. And now there are a bunch of roaches here, probably going to lose their life. Not before they get off these zealot kills though. Zealots wisely do turn around, but 3 void rays in the air for Kowi here. Could possibly come over here and start doing some work on this hatchery, but maybe not. We'll just have to see. It looks like Kowi though is looking to secure that 3rd base there as it's going up. Rhett's going to get his 4th and maybe a 5th. No, just a lean spotting here. So 4th base coming online for Rhett. And it's kind of surprising the Protoss player really isn't doing anything to deny that. And I think that's really the key on a map like this. Warp Prism or even, you know, Proxy Pylon right here. Come in here, just a couple zealots. It would force a cancel on this. It'd just be very annoying as a Zerg player. But it does look like we have a huge drop being loaded up here by Rhett. A bunch of roaches, looks like. Going to drop it into the main base of Kowi here, and going to start doing work, I presume. I don't know what he's going to go for. If he's going to go for, obviously this Colossus will go down fairly fast. Might go for workers, might do a Nexus Snipe. We'll just have to see. It does look like some of them going to be turning around here, kind of splitting up, try to go for these Colossus. Not the smartest idea. Robo goes down. That's a good start right there. But there are a bunch of zealots that are going to be coming in here. They do tons and tons of damage to roaches. Overlord's going to be escaping. Might lose just a couple of them, but it does look like Kowi is going to be able to hold off this attack at the cost of just about 1 robo base. So not bad at all. Corruptors, more roaches on the way for Rhett here. It does look like these Stargates are still producing void rays. Double producing void rays, in fact. But it does look like there's going to be a counterattack here. Infestor lost with plenty of energy on it. Kind of a careless micro there. For a nice fungal off on some of these units. Looks like Rhett might be able to get off a couple kills on these void rays, but I think there will be a couple void rays left. And even if all the void rays were gone, there are still plenty of Colossus here to do the damage needed. Rhett pulls back to his base, still producing more and more units. 19 roaches on the way, so a ton of roaches. 4th base is actually up and operational, just kind of mining gas for now. Not sure why we don't see more air on the way for Rhett here, because the corruptors obviously deal lots of damage to the Colossus, as well as these void rays here. And it does look like there was a fungal growth placed on those void rays there. Void rays actually have a lot of health, 250 total, 100 shields, 150 health. But these army for Rhett is going to move in here with the roaches, hydralisk in the back, but not the best placement on this ramp here. There's tons of cannons warping in, but it does look like actually all the units went down. This Colossus can be getting rid of. Then yeah, force cancel on all those photon cannons, and I don't think Kowi can do anything as he does GG out of the game. Actually do have another replay by Rhett here. I will be casting that. I'll be uploading it directly after this one, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys next time.